Everyone, my name is Ankur Padhya and welcome to this amazing series called Jetpack Compose with Android. In Android, no UI will be built from the bricks. All UI will be built from the composable functions. So that's why in this video we are going to learn different composable functions like the text, button, image, card, column, row, modifiers. And using all these stuffs, we are going to do some real stuffs. After that, I'm just give you a little bit homework, so you have to complete this. Welcome to the Hogwarts, guys, and Professor Ankur Padhya will teach you about the Jetpack Compose. So let's get started. First composable function is text. So in that it's used to draw a text, and we have some different properties. And some good people are saying a picture is better than the 100 words. So let's do up some practical work. So for that we have to spell some magical word called composable. So by using the composable annotation, we can make it any function to the compose function. Okay, so I'm just use the my demo, and in that I'm just want to use the text. So that's very simple, and I um, want to see some preview as well. So that's I'm use the preview, and in that I'm just use the some text called Hi Harry Potter. So this can be the word from the Voldemort. Okay, so we can change the name, like the text, or obviously we can change the text. Also, we can set the size of the image, so we can use the font size. So make it as 32 sp. After that, if I want to change the color, so we have the color property. So add the color dot blue, black, green, whatever you want. So just use the blue. Okay, so this is our blue Harry Potter. After that, if I want to make it bold, so make it a font weight. So I'm just use the font weight dot bold, so it becomes bold. Okay. After that, if I want to make it italic, so it's know, italic have some style, so we use the font style dot italic. Okay. After that, if I want to use some predefined size or width or anything, so we can use the style property. So middle theme dot have all these stuff. So we have the typography, shape, and the color schemes. So I'm just use the typography in that. This is our title, so I'm just use the title medium. So as you can see, some small changes over there. Okay. After that, I think this is all we need from the text. If you want something more, you can find out all the properties from this thing. So you can test all these things. Okay, so we can move to the next UI component. So let's move to the next UI component, which is okay, which is button. So button is a magical UI is used for handle the clicks. So we have to just write down the click, you know, don't do some extra hard work and use the same text you are using this. So we can use any UI component into the button. So you can use the image as well. So I'm just use the click me. Okay. Okay. So if I want to disable this, yeah, I'm not in mood to somebody click on me. So I just use the enable call false. So right now nobody can touch me. Okay. After that, if I want to uh, set some colors, so if I want to do some colors, so we can use the color property, and in that we have the button defaults and have some button colors. So in that we have two kind of colors. First is content color and content color and container color. So and just use the container color. So we can change the container color dot black, blue, green. Okay. your screen. As you can see, if I want to change the content color, so we have two options. We can change from this position and from this, but it's preferred to we can use the content color. So whatever the text we are going to use, they are using the same content if you are using the any kind of theme or something. So just use the color dot back. And if you want to use some shape, you don't like this shape, okay, so you can use a shape called circle, which come into the circle button, but I think it's not in a mode of the circle, so we can use the rectangular. So okay, yeah, it's mode of the rectangle is good. So we can use the rounded corner as well. So we have to specify how much round you want. So I give some 8 dp round. So you can see like this. So these are things about the button. After this, we are going to use some image thing. So if we want to use the image, I have to use the image, and it has two things. First is painter resource and description. So this is the description about the content. So I want to eat the pizza, so I just write the pizza. Just use our travel dot pizza. Okay, it's not like the pizza, I think. No, we have to use the painter resource. So in that painter resource, we have to specify the ID. So right now it's like the pizza. Okay. If I want to change the size of the pizza, so we have to use the modifier. So modifier is nothing but if we want to modify something into the UI, so we can use the modifier. Like if we want to change the text or button or anywhere else, so we can use a modifier. So in that modifier, we have to set the size. Mm. So I don't like to reduce the size of the pizza. So I just remove this property because I personally don't like to reduce the size of the pizza. But we have the other things as well. So like we can add some padding, add some extra space over there for that. You can see. Okay. After that, I want to add some border. Like I want to frame my pizza. So I have to give the frame size like 3 dp I want to use, and after that I want to set which color I want to use. So gray color I want to use, and if I want to use some shape like circular shape, but it's not look perfectly as you can see. We have to use some rounded color shape or rectangular. So I'm just use the rounded corner shape, and how much round it want? It's 8 dp. Okay. So as you can see, that yeah, but the frame is good, but it's not completely cut off, so we have to use that clip. So as we know that clip is used for cut down anything, like I want to cut video, mostly this its thumbs is used for the videos. So I'm just use the clip, and in that clip I'm just use the rounded corner shape, and as you can see now, it's completely removed the clip. And if you want to see how much it can remove, so let me give you an example, a disaster example that cut down your pizza into the completely circle shape. It's not look good. Okay, so you can try by yourself. This is very easy thing. So we have done with the image as well. And last thing I want to share you that alpha, if you want to blur this image, so only you can see this pizza. So you can do this. Uh, it's too much blur. So let's me make it 6. So that's little bit blur. So when you increase the size of the alpha, so it will become the less blur. So that's all for the image, I think we want, and we see some real code so we can understand a better way. Let's see some other things, like we have the card. If we want to show UI into the card frame, so we can use the card, and we have the modifier and some columns and row, and modifier basically used to modify the UIs, and we have the columns. Columns is set for the vertical arrangement and row for the horizontal arrangement. So these are the containers. So as I already told you that one picture is better than the 100 words. So I'm not saying to the 100 words, I'm just show you a picture. Okay, after that, you can see that it's not looks good because all things, comes between a pizza. So I don't want to come anything between a pizza. So I'm just set into the row. So it's a container. So as if you already, familiar with the Android, you can already use the linear layout previously. So you can understand. So it's set in the vertical order. As you can see, it's set in the vertical order. So let's, set to the, you know, set into the horizontally center. So I just use the horizontal alignment. So alignment is center horizontally. So as you can see, Harry Potter and Click Me comes into the, so the order of the this UIs is reflected directly to the image. So if I set over this, so it's come after the image. That's very simple and easy thing I just say. But okay, if I want to make it is a horizontal manner, uh, so I have to remove first this because to add the row. So right now it's not completely into vertical horizontal center. So I just use the vertical alignment and alignment root center vertically. So it's come to the center vertically. So that's all about the row and column. So let's do some real stuff, which I promised to you. And I'm going to create a profile page, which we are going to mostly use. So we are just add some preview first and then say composable. Then add some my profile. And in that profile, I want to show my image into the card. So I have to use a elevated card. So it's more or similar like the, okay, I have to use the elevated card. So it's same like the card, you can use the card, but it's, have some extra elevation. So that's why I'm using. After that, we can use the, you know, column for horizontal, vertical order and row for the horizontal order because I want to set the image. So I have to use the image. So I'm not look like the Pikachu. If you thinking that I'm look like the normal human being, I'm just using the image of the Pikachu because I like it. And yeah, it's so cute. As you can see, yeah. So right now we set the Pikachu, but this Pikachu is too big for us for our profile page. So we have to, make a small Pikachu. So for that we have to use the modifier because it can modify the elements. So I'm just use the 60 dp. After that it becomes a small Pikachu. Okay, and let's frame create a frame for the Pikachu. So I'm just at the border, and for this border I'm just use the color and the shape as well. And for the shape I'm just use the circular shape because I want to show into the circular. So as you can see, it's okay because we have added a frame, but we have to cut it down. So we have to use the clip. So use the clip and use the circular clip. As you can see, it's cut extra things, but it's not set perfectly. So we have the content scale into the image. This is the image property, the content scale, and modifier you can implement into anywhere. So I'm just content scale. For that, the content scale dot crop. As you can see, it's look good. And one more thing I want to share you that if you want to make it a clickable, so you can use a clickable. So whatever the thing you want to after the click of the image. But right now I just want to give some extra space, so I have to use this spacer. So I have to use space horizontally. So I want to use modifier dot width and that's 12 dp. You can see get some space, extra space, and after that I have to write the name of this. It's Pikachu. and add some style. So I want to also make some clearance that my name is not Pikachu, my name is Ankur Upadhyay. So this creature name is Pikachu. Okay. After that, it's a joke. Okay, don't take it seriously. After that, we are using the style. For that, I use the metal theme dot typography dot. Um, this is our title, so make it big. After that, I want to add the designation of that Pikachu. So what is the designation? Designation. So I want to it's Pikachu Pikachu. No, it's just a Pikachu. It's just like Bumman Bumman. If you see the if you're interested in the Bollywood movies. So because it's comes to the horizontal to make it vertical, what I have to use. So we have to use okay. Give a suggestion that yes, you're right. That's column, and in that we have to set this text and something of the Pikachu, so which is thunder type Pokemon. So electric Pokemon, and this is the body medium. So we have to give some color so it's look different from the header. So I just use the color dot gray. So now it's look little bit different. Okay, but it's not looks good. So do some do some styling to this. So I have to use the first some padding, some extra space. So I add some padding. So it gives some padding. Also, I want to give some padding over to that column. So use the modifier dot padding dot 16 dp. So it give the padding to the this column, the elements we are going to use. Also, we have to make the central. So we already know that we have to use vertical arrangement. So arrangement dot center center. Okay, I don't know why it's not set to the center. I think it's already in center, but okay. No worries. I have to make it first the fill with maximum width, as you can see, and do some set some colors as well. For that, I have to use the color property, and we have the car defaults dot elevated color, and as we already know that we have two kind of colors. So because why it's not working, because we are using into the column, but we have to use into the row because we have to set over this. So if I'm use the horizontal arrangement, so I have to use arrangement dot center. Cool, then it's not okay because I have to use the horizontal, sorry, vertical. So arrangement dot center. Okay, alignment dot center vertically. Yeah, this is working right now. Okay, after this, I have to set some container color. So for that setting the container color, I just use the color, and in that color we can use the this color. Okay, okay. Now it's look pretty much good. After that, uh, according to me, and after that, give some elevation to it. So I gave some elevation. So just give card elevation. I think or sort elevated card elevation. So I just give some ATP elevation. So as you can see, it gives some shadow over there. After that, I've done with my row, and I want to add some space over there because I want to add some space to height. So that's why I'm using the height, which is 12 dp. Give some space. After that, I'm just use some column because I want to vertical things into the text. I want to describe about the Pikachu. So, I don't have the words to describe about the Pikachu. That's why using the string resource and just get the string resource and string dot Pokemon details. Oh, right now you can read about the Pikachu, and after that we give some style. For making some style, we have to use the material theme dot typography dot body medium. Okay, now it's good. And as I already told you that I don't have the words for the Pikachu, so we want more description. That's why I've used the button. So in that button, I'm use learn more. Want to learn more, so you can click on that button. But I want to give some space as well, so it's look good. Okay, not there. Okay, and also I want to set this button to the right, so don't have the territory because it's vertically, so we have to set it horizontally. So we have to use the row, and in that row I have to use all this space. So I just use modifier dot fill with maximum width, and after that I have to set into the so horizontal arrangement will be the end, as you can see. So we have done with this profile section, and I promise you, I give you a homework so you can see that we already understand about the card modifier in the columns. And right now, this is your homework that you have to make objects fly using the Wingardium Leviosa. Okay, I'm just joking. So it's Wingardium Leviosa, not Wingardium Leviosa. Okay, Hermione, sorry. So we have to, mm, create this spell card. So I'm just show you. I already done this Wingardium Leviosa, and you can try by yourself first, and then you can find out all the resources and the code from the GitHub link into the description. And if you think this is less homework, my next video comes, so I give you another homework. Okay, you can create my favorite Pikachu card or Pokemon card. So you can create by yourself, and at least try by yourself. I know you can create, but yeah, try by yourself, and you find resources. Want to get some resources, you can get, and if you want to get all the code, you can find into the description as well. So I will provide all the links into the description. So you can hit like button and subscribe if you to want me to upload all the videos. So if you are not subscribed, so even I upload the video, I'm not going to stop. So thank you so much all of you, and thank you Hermione, and have a great day.